Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Crosswind. Are you seeing this? Oh, come on. You don't want to fight right now. He's always willing to square up. I'm going to take you and your whole entire family down. You know what? You weren't even in on the action. I'm going to take you down, too, just out of principle. Oh, don't die, Trev. Thank you. Okay. We ran out of stamina there. I'm going to take your eggs, too. Screw it. We can make a nice little hash brown scramble this morning. But, yeah, we have been out here to look at the beauty of this game. Oh my goodness. So this is part of our plan today. We've got the sun rising in the east over here, and we are going to be setting up a brand new house on the island down here on the southeast section. I want to be watching these sunrises every morning from our palace on the sand. So I'm very excited to see what we can get into today, and basically just been going around trying to collect as many sticks as we can. I mean, I'll be honest, we did cut down some trees, which I do feel bad about, but it is what it is, you know. Circle of life's kind of a situation, even though this is kind of a temporary thing for me, and these trees have been living here for hundreds of years, and I feel really bad cutting them down, but it's going to be fine. We're just going to use these. They're still going to be able to enjoy their time here on the island. It's just they're going to be dead. They're not going to be producing oxygen anymore, and hopefully I'm not hitting stumps with pickaxes. I've been focusing on those. They give you a little bit more in terms of, I got a full inventory now, a little bit more in terms of, I'm going to take this guy down. Got flowers over here. In terms of logs, and I feel like they're just not as beautiful. So I've been trying to clean up the forest from stumps. These young ficuses are also really good because they kind of take like one swing half the time. If they're slightly thicker like that, they won't, but they just go down really, really easy and give you a lot of lumber. Look at this. One fell swoop. We should get all 4 of those. Beautiful. We got 8 lumber out of that for one swing of the axe. You can't really beat that. Bro. I'm so tired of squaring up with you. I really don't want to have to do it anymore. Oh, he's running away. That's oh, no, he's committed to the fight and fight or flight. But my goodness, dude, look at this. All right, the sun is rising, and that means we need to be on our way. Let's get back home. We're going to organize our inventory. And I've been debating it, so we don't need it. You can live in the little sea shanties that we've been living in, but I really want to build some sort of a pirate. Oh, we don't have any inventory slots. Do we want to get rid of anything? We're fine. We got like 250 wood there. We could just as easily be living in this. There's nothing wrong with that. It serves as a spawn point. You know, it's great and all, but at the same time, I yearn for something a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like I want to build some sort of a cool thing, and there's a lot of building in this game. If you take a look at the building menu, we've got basements, floors, walls, roofs, pillars, windows, doors, etc. So I want to see what we could do. We're probably not going to go full bore absolute insanity, but we are going to have a lot, I think. And we're gonna try to put a little bit of time into it. So I was thinking we were going to put it on this peninsula just because we've got a lot of islands to look at. We've got these guys over there. We've got Las Chichis over here. It's kind of a good spot. So we've got this little part that juts out right here. This is, I think, where we're going to make it. I think we want to be pretty close to the water. Can we destroy nests? I know. I mean, this is the American way. Just come to the new land and take it for your own. Can I just destroy this? Because if I can't destroy this, I'm not gonna get. Okay, you can't destroy it. We'll cohabitate. We're gonna make it maybe. I really want the direct sunrise. That's unfortunate. This really throws a wrench into my plans. I really wanted it here. We've got the fast travel bell. I guess we could put it more over yonder, so we're kind of facing directly east. That works for me. We're going to have a lot of moving stuff, but this looks like a picturesque beach right here. I like it. Okay, this is going to be our main spot. If I'm being honest, I have no idea what I'm getting myself into in terms of the amount of resources and things that we're going to need, but we're going to be okay. So I'm going to grab 100 wood, 100 stone, and 100 grass. That's not 100 grass. We can get the 23 back here. We've also got clay. I don't know if we're going to be using clay in our things. So we, kind of a 3 little piggies type of a situation. Probably going to go with a lot of stone. I just feel like that will look the best. I don't think there's any wear and tear or anything, but, how do we want to do this? I kind of want to base it off the fast travel bell. So let me see. Ooh, we've got a little scout coming around here. What you looking at, dog? You want the smoke? You could come over here. He's just a little guy, a little Blackbeard scout. I do think at some point we're going to have to start making some cannon fire, and we're going to have to go out there and try to take some of those guys on, do some shipboarding and stuff. If we Toledo this, It gives us the bell back and 20 lumber. Perfect. Okay. I feel like this should go here. So we are going to build the new fast travel bell just off here. I'm going to have it as close as possible, I think. Well, you know what? I actually want to go a little bit deeper. Are we going to be able to make more pylons? Hold on. Like if I put it all the way out, I've got some ideals here. We're going to be able to put floors, and I just want to make like a dock all the way out there. Yes, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness, dude. Is he going to let us take this all the way into the sand? Like all the way underneath the sand so that you can just cleanly walk off? Oh, no, that is a little bit longer of a walk. That's, you know, it's not quite as useful or, you know, efficient is the word that I'm looking for here, but that's okay because what I want to do is fully make a pier that we can pull our ships up to. Like how I told you guys we were building a house today, and all of a sudden we are nearly out of all of our lumber, and all we've done is make this pier right here. So we could make like slips and stuff too, which I think is probably a bit much for right now. But let's go see. It's gonna be a vibe, dude. Like we have to make it look right. You know what I mean? We put so much time into this game so far, and we've loved it so much, loved it so hard. I want to make sure that we're giving her what she's worth here. So we're gonna try to get this thing turned around. Oh, don't sink your little ship there, Trev. Your little boat. We're gonna have to maneuver this big girl. You don't want two things here. Let's be smart, Trev. Let's go ahead and slide her in here. It's not gonna be easy. Oh. Did we run into something? I think we might have run into something. But you know what? That was a pretty good parking job off the rip. So now we've got a little dock situation where we can leave our big cutter right here. She needs to slow down with that forward movement. That was actually super, super clean. And now we can wake up and look over our beautiful masterpiece right here, anchored just off of our house, or docked just off of our house. So that's pretty cool. All right, now that we've wasted all of our resources that we gathered to be able to do that, I'm feeling pretty stupid here. Let's maybe over here, maybe a little bit further away from those dodos. I don't want it to be too far away from everything. We're gonna have to move our entire setup. I'm gonna say probably like here-ish. So we're gonna go with large stone foundation or a small stone foundation. It only takes one stone. We're gonna have to get so much stone, dude. I don't want it to be too big, and I don't want to have to cut down any trees or anything. So I'm thinking something like this. Let's just go ahead and send it. So what I'm gonna do, we're not gonna be able to put any under that. I'm gonna go, and this is something that we can add on to over time. Let me see what happens here, because we're gonna have to go into the sand. We might have to go oh, I just love the building here, and I love that you can fix it if you messed it up. We're gonna have to go 2 levels down there, and then we can bring it up here like this. That'll work, and then we can have this go across here. It's gonna be, I mean, honestly, it's a pretty big house to start, actually, now that I see it. We'll leave it as is for now. And I'm thinking eventually, we don't really have the land for it. I guess we could set up like farming land off to the side somewhere, and you can make fences around it and things like that. I don't know. We'll see how all that shakes out. But we're gonna take this all the way back over here. I would like it to drop at the same spot, but I don't think it's going to. I want one underneath that, but it's fine. Okay, you know, you're not really gonna notice it in the grand scheme of things. And what we're gonna do is fill all of this in so we've got a full foundation. And by that time, actually, you know what? We don't need these. We're just going to have a hollow foundation underneath, and we're not going to tell anybody, because then we're going to save a bunch of materials. This is just so satisfying, dude. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Just building away. The fact that if you mess up, you could just get it back, and there's no like penalty for it or anything. You could just keep going. And now, see what I mean? There you go. Now we're going to bring these guys across and down this way. The ones in the sand are going to be a little bit tougher, but we're going to be okay. I severely underestimated the amount of materials that it would take to do this. So this, hello? Oh my gosh, I got nervous that we weren't going to be able to put it in there, dude. I wondered if we were like off a little bit, because you can kind of build. No, it's on a grid system. I was going to say you can kind of build anywhere, but I don't think that's true. We've got a foundation. That's exciting. I did not realize the business we were getting into. Okay, I gotta go get a bunch of stone. Yeah, this is perfect, brother. This is exactly what we wanted on the day that we are building our shelter, is something that we need to shelter from. But I'm just running around looking at the ground, picking up as many stones and sticks as we possibly can. What do we blow through? 300 stones back there, and we're slow rolling here. These guys are gonna want to fight, aren't they? Come on, fellas. You want it, you can get it. Ooh, there's the sunshine. Okay, we're gonna be all right. I wish you could mine these things. Look at the size of this piece of stone. Oh my gosh, dude. Every time I get, we've got like sunshine showers happening. What in the Florida is going on? I do know that like I think in the other island, there should be a lot of stone in that cave. Just on the ground, because I kept just leaving it there because we were mainly looking for the copper. But I think we're gonna have enough here. We're doing pretty well. This is not nearly as hard to get as I thought it was going to be. I love that you actually have the moving storm systems where we've got lightning, but it's like perfect on this side of the island. That is so sick. And look at this, 2 giant piles of it. Wait a minute. I haven't seen this before. I was just sitting here not paying attention. I was about to put a podcast on and I was just whacking away and this thing wasn't breaking. This is sulfur. You could see like the little yellow pieces in there, okay? The little growths on the side of it. We need an iron pickaxe or better. So confirmed, we are going to be getting iron at some point. And it looks like the sulfur is near our shrine over here, so might be a sign. I don't know, maybe it's kind of random. We'll see. But we're just going to keep getting stone while we can. Okay, I think it might be a little bit quicker just to look at the ground here. Sometimes we sit there and swing on stone for ages, and all it gives us is like 1 or 2, and look at how quickly we're getting 1 or 2 right here. Also, I haven't noticed this yet because I haven't been looking at the ground, but look at the footprints that you leave, and it's like not every footprint is the same depth or anything. Look at how they get a little bit wonky as we get down towards the water. I can feel his feet sticking in there, you know what I mean? I love that feeling at the beach. I actually do really like that feeling, but yeah, it's beautiful. And they kind of slowly, as you get up here, they're a little bit thinner, and I think they slowly wear away. Oh my gosh, dude, look at that. Wow, okay. Falling in love with this thing more and more every single day, and I am so sad because it's not going to be here for forever. Got our steps in here, getting our little 5K, doing a lap around the island. We've got no more inventory. Let's head home. I just love that it's like beautiful, untouched land, and dude, please, I'm nowhere near your nests. Thank you for the extra foul meat, but I love that it's just like pristine, untouched beauty, and then you come around the corner and we've got our little camp set up here. It's going to be kind of sad to break this thing down, but I think it's going to have to be done. We're going to get all of these things in actually under roof. We're not going to be living like a heathen anymore, and that's going to be a big deal to us. Back to work. We've got 240 of these foundational pieces going forward, so what I think I'm going to do, we're going to build it smart. Obviously, we are in the Caribbean. We have storms that come through. We've got other pirates and things that may try to attack us. I think the bottom level is going to be stone. And then I think from there we go with wood a little bit higher up. I guess technically a stone fortress would be a little bit stronger, but I just feel like from aesthetics and the fact that we are on a barren tropical island and we're, you know, resources are limited, it would make more sense to have a little bit more wood and just kind of prioritize stone where we need it. The building in this game is just lovely, dude. It's so good. Let me get this down. I'm trying to figure out the best way to not see it, how it pops up. I want to figure it out, but it's so clean, it's so fast. Again, if you mess up, it lets you fix it. I feel like bang, 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 bang. There you go. And we are officially done with our foundation, dude. This thing is so small to start off, but like I said, we're going to build it up over time. We're going to see what we can do. So let's, I say, yeah, again, the bottom layer, we're going to go with stone walls here. And I think probably 2 walls high. I think we for sure go 2 walls high. I'm not trying to be a broke pirate, you know what I mean? I need some 10-foot ceilings. I don't really know how we're going to do doors or anything. Give me that back. Thank you very much. Definitely going to want lots of windows and stuff. Also definitely going to want to mainly build this in the sunlight so that you guys can see it a little bit better. The sunset's over there. Kind of wish we would have built it on the west side of the island, but we have so much more activity on this side. It just makes more sense with the all the islands off in this direction. We're going to have a better view, but it would have been nice to have sunsets. I just realized that we're not going to be able to get out of this. Can we jump this wall? Bro, where's our front door going to be? We're going to be fine. Bring this guy all the way around, and bam, we have it there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's go ahead. I'm going to make this thing 2-story for sure. So let's go. We don't have a hard floor option. What is a large? Where can we put? We can put it halfway or all the way up. Okay, so we're going to go all the way up. We definitely want floors up here. But I'm kind of going to use that as a roof for right now, just so that we can, you know, I don't have to actually put a roof on overnight. I wouldn't mind sleeping in this thing for tonight. Granted, we're not really going to be sleeping, but we, you know, just kind of playing the game here. Okay, that's the start of our floor there. We can finish that up here in a second. Let's figure out where we're going to put this door before we run out of materials. Double plank door, wooden door. I'm going to say, do we have to delete things here? This would be right in the middle. Let me see what happens if we do that. We can set that guy up there. Is that how that works? Okay, perfect. Now, how do we close this off? Can we do these? Ah, yes, you absolute beauty. That's what I'm talking about. That's actually not going to work. Shoot, are we going to have to go one less thing? Oh, we might have to go one less, whatever you want to call it. There's got to be a half stone wall. There's a sloped stone wall, and obviously we can get really weird with it in the future with like designs and make it like a shanty shack and stuff like that. But since this is our first one, I figure we could do something fairly simple. I think our best bet's just going to be to do one less distance or one less foundation. The question is, how are we going to get the stuff up top too? Oh, this is a little one. Perfect. Okay, we can do this. Let me just fill that looked like a big one for whatever reason, but no, we're good to go. All right, beautiful. That makes things a lot easier. So we've got that double door there. It's kind of a little bit cheated towards the front, but it's fine. You know, we're gonna be all right. I know we've got stairs for sure. Okay, do we want stone steps up? I think we do. So we're gonna have a triple stone stepper there. Beautiful. So we're just gonna, we can't just walk straight in. I kind of want wooden steps anyway. Can we attach? Yes, we could attach wooden steps there. And then we can walk straight in. Perfect. Okay. I feel like the wood looks nice, especially with the wooden door. We get one. We're not going to be able to put one there. There you go. Dude, you can turn off snapping, which is crazy. So you really can build literally anywhere you want. Obviously, we're going to want snapping. Shoot. I really wish, if I delete this, can I get one? I really wish that we could get one next to that, but it's just gonna have to be. As long as we can actually physically run up and down it, it's not a big deal. All right, welcome to our new humble abode. Now we need some windows for sure. Do we want windows like this? Do you just place it? How do you get the actual window to work? I think we're gonna need, I definitely want windows along the front, but I think we're gonna need to delete and use the smaller ones again. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's picturesque. Okay, so if we go, give me the little guy here. We can come across like this. Perfect. I like these, or do we want shutters? Do we want a narrow plank? I'm gonna go like this. We can get that guy right there. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. And then we can just grab some more of those little walls. It's trying to take me up to that higher floor, but we could do the little walls around said window, just like this. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got ourselves a little window here, even though it's a little bit fuzzy. Okay, so it's almost sunset. I'm going to work on this a little bit. We're going to try to get some windows in there. We're going to try to get that floor set up, or the roof temporarily. I don't think we're going to be moving into this thing anytime soon, but this is going well so far. We got a little pirate set up here. Don't hit your house with your sword, Trev. I meant to do that. Actually, low key, I kind of like just having some open windows here, dude. Like, look at the difference between this and this. Is there a better type of window that we could do? I'm sorry to come back, but it's just looking so beautiful with the cotton candy skies out here. Is there like a clean window? We've got like stick windows here. Do we want to go for something like that? That way we can actually see. I think I'm going to go for stick windows instead of the full glass pane business. A brand new day is upon us, and we get back to our new build. I'm excited, man. It's shaping up pretty well. We worked really hard overnight. We've got a bunch of... Ooh, I meant to grab a couple more plant fibers, but that's fine. Grabbed a bunch of wood from all over the place, and take a look at old girl right here. By the way, this thing will shift, so hopefully eventually we can get an anchor, because she's definitely creeping along the dock here, but that's fine. So yeah, this is what we're working with. We should probably, let's go ahead and get some. It's only letting me, can I go downstairs? Is there an option to go downstairs? All right, I'm just going to delete holes so that we can put a little torch right there. Can we get one in the other corner? Perfect. We've obviously got to figure out our upper roof today. Put a torch here and a torch there. That's beautiful. So yeah, this is going to be our bottom level. Oh my gosh, you can see the sun rays and the reflections coming through the window. Bro, what? This is unbelievable. Look at the, oh my gosh. It's like, it's stronger sun now that the sun's really beaming. It's getting up over that horizon, that cloud line. That is absolutely unbelievable for a simulator game. We've got some drafts in here. We're going to have to bundle up at night. But basically, I've set these up. We've got a double window, a single, a double, a single, and a double over here. I don't know if I'm going to put windows all around. I just feel like that would feel a little bit weird. We might eventually put one in at some point, but I feel like, you know, that's where the enemies could come from. So let's have a solid fortification, and we're going to be able to look out for our real enemies, the human enemies, and be able to see them on the horizon as they try to approach us. So let's get to work here. Now, I'm thinking you come in. We're going to have a back storage wall back here for sure. And we can actually, I think we could start making some of those. We need nails. I was kind of excited about this though. So we can have, let me go grab some nails. Or we'll do interior design afterwards. So let's think about where we want to have the stairs. I say we have stairs back wall back here. So let's kind of start that. There needs to be a way that you can say like, hey, I'm building on the bottom floor. Please don't send me up to the top floor, but that's fine. Okay. So what we're going to do, let me pick all these up. Definitely going to go wooden stairs. Let me see. So it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 to be able to get up there. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 of these things. So we're going to want 2 on each side. Wait, these take up 2 and we need 4. So it's going to take 8 out of it. So we need 4 on each side. So we're going to start here. If we want it to be centered, it's going to go like this, I believe. And we're definitely going to do at least a double, if not a triple staircase. Oh my gosh, this is coming together so nicely. Do we want a triple staircase? Shoot, can we walk up that? We can, okay. Oh, that is beautiful. I think a double staircase is plenty big enough. I can already tell we're going to need more wood, dude. This is just absolutely ridiculous. But let's go ahead and grab some large floors. Let's finish this out. Make sure the planks are all going the right way. Bring this guy all the way across. Probably put one there, and then we can close this thing up. Beautiful. All right, so you walk in. This is what you're going to see. We should actually put the storage under here so we can have this wall open. I might put some windows on that wall, but we can go upstairs, and this is going to be our upstairs, baby. Do we want like a double? Hold on, Trev. You might be getting a little bit crazy here. This isn't going to be quite as efficient, but I just feel like it's going to be a lot better looking. We're gonna do like a landing, and it's gonna be like an L stair. I just don't like it just randomly, you know, going up the side wall and you're stuck on the wall the entire time. So we've got an L stair that brings you upstairs. Oh, that is so good. Okay, I'm obsessed with this game, bro. This is just unreal. Let's go ahead and get these guys. Oh, that's going the wrong way. You can hear the ship running into the dock over there. We're gonna be fine. Okay, Trev, let's not do that. We'll get these guys set up. I think, how do we want this here? Maybe we have it a little bit more open. We're losing square footage. I just feel like that feels a little bit nicer to have some headroom, you know what I mean? So it's fine. You know, we're gonna be okay. Now, like we said, once we get up top, we're gonna be switching to a wood wall. Walls have to be first, right? Yeah. So we've got multiple different options. Plank and timber wall, plank wall. Plank right panel. I like the plank and timber. Oh, but it's really, really small. So it goes every 3. We go like this. I mean, that does look pretty nice. It makes me wish that we had one less. We've thought that a couple of times, but it's fine. The thing is it's going to take way more wood to be able to do this wall. If we did the... Oh, I guess not, actually. Oh, we've got large walls. Okay, let's do that. Why are we doing the little guys? Look at all these things nicely tucked up in rows here. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to be doing the large plank and timber walls. We're just going to bring this across here. Ah. Wait, is this going to end up being perfect? It is! Is it going to be perfect on this side? I think it is. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, never mind. I take it all back. Everything is perfect. Everything is awesome. Just like the Lego movie said. Wait, now why did it do that? Do I have to go start here? Wait, hold on. Flip this thing around. That's looking a little bit better. Okay, there we go. The question is, do we want another double overhead? We definitely do, dude. It's way too small otherwise. And I keep falling down here, so you know what? We're going to be able to fix that so that we can go from either angle. Give me some more steps really quick. We could put these guys like this, and now we have a double entry from the corners. Wait, is this isn't centered. How did I mess that up? Shoot. Screw it, baby. We're going to make it a double wide. Look at the... Oh, shoot. Hold on. Fell off. We're going to make it a double... Oh, okay. Yep, that's because we got to... We're going to take away more square footage for aesthetic purposes. But yeah, we got a double wide, baby. We could come up just like this. Beautiful. I just can't get over how good this plank and timber wall looks. We're going to need... Do we have railings? Your boy needs some ADA assistance here. Don't put walls on the trees, Trev. Come on, please. Oh, you know what I just realized? We're going to have to put windows in here. Oh, dude, I'm going to cry. There's so much customization, but it really is kind of a grind to make sure everything looks good. Is that on there? It is. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to have to take some of this out, but we're not going to talk about that right now. All right, we've got a little 2-story base. What is this? Oh, those are just pieces of wood. I want to go take a look from the outside. Things are going well. Hold on, let me delete this. Let me get the piece of wood off the tree really quick. Thank you. And this guy. I mean, she looks spectacular so far. We're definitely gonna have to get windows up top, you freaking idiot. Dang, dude. The level of customization is insane. It also drives me nuts because we're gonna have to, I don't know what we want to do. Do we want to do like these guys? I wish we could just put this in here and just have that be a window. Or, you know what? If we did shuttered windows and we put this in the middle, that's gonna kind of look like windows from the outside, and then we're not gonna look dumb. Wait, you can't see it from the outside. If we delete those, we just might have to do one big window per side. That's not gonna look as good though, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh. See, now these little ones, they're gonna put beams where we don't want them. Or, hold on. Now you're not making sense, Trev. Well, I was gonna say we could do the normal wood wall without the beams, but we do want the beams because it's never... We could do just kind of like this plank wall, but then if we end up I think we're gonna end up taking these guys out too. Because we're gonna want multiple windows. We don't just want one window right in the middle. If we do something like that... I kind of like the outside of that. Looks really nice. I actually think this worked out here. Okay, perfect. We've got a storm coming in, but that's fine. What kind of a window do we want? See, the thing is I really like these windows. I feel like it sucks that you can't really see out of them, but they look nice. How do we feel about this? We got a little triple thread of windows there. Let's go take a look at what that looks like outside. Yes, dude. Okay, that looks really, really good. Oh, I love it. Now, in terms of roofs, I don't want a flat roof. I think we do some sort of a leaf roof. Which direction would we have that go? Forward and back? Yeah. Or a straw roof would be sick. So we're gonna go straw roof here. We're gonna hope... I didn't even think about the roof scenario. We're gonna hope that we've got what we need. Is that going the wrong way? Are these gonna meet in the middle? They do. Okay, so we're just gonna slowly build ourselves a roof here. I didn't know if we were gonna need, because you've got like we used them before, the little ridge lines that have the little spikes in there. It would have been nice to have that, but unfortunately we just don't have the capacity for that right now. Oh, it's saying the structure's unstable. I didn't realize that we had like physics and stuff happening. Hold on a second. So there's a chance that this could potentially fall, especially in a storm or something. Are we gonna have to set up pillars? If I connect this, it's going to be more stable. Okay, perfect. This is such a vibe, dude. I love this game so freaking much. I've said that so many times, but I absolutely adore this. I'm so... Oh, no, don't mess that up, Trev. I wish this game was out. I can't wait for 2026. I'm not going to pretend like it's going to give GTA a run for its money, but this is going to be up there. This is probably second place behind GTA. For me next year. Gonna be sad to lose these palm trees. Wish we had some skylight options or something. But this is cool. So we've got like the stone on the bottom, and then we've got the wood in the middle, and then we're gonna have the straw up top. So we're using all the resources that we've compiled. We're gonna have to find a way to fill in the gaps over here. Like these guys, these squares. I think we do have that. Let me check. It's gonna be in walls. Do we want to go wood? We could definitely go wood. Let's bring these guys up. Oh, why does it do that? There we go. I want the beams to be solid all the way up. You know what I mean? Got the beam there. Dude, the level... Well, wait, hold on. I don't think we want that there. The level of building is absolutely insane. Okay, so let's see. We're going to have these guys. Can these guys fit in here perfectly? And then we're going to want them up top. And then we've got two little holes. Is there like a little micro? Like a super mini? I don't think that's going to fit, though. That's not it. That's not it. There's got to be like a mini piece. Like a tiny itsy bitsy spider piece. I'd rather not have something random sticking up. I'd rather have a hole in it. You know, she's not much, but she's our own. Bro, it's all right, you know? So to be honest, I really wish that I could spend unlimited time on this, but being that the fact that this thing is kind of a limited time scenario, limited go, I don't want to waste everything. Like I'm having a lot of fun right here. I wouldn't call it wasted, but I do want to check out some of the other islands. I want to do the trials. I want to try to get some fighting in and things like that. So if we have a choice between making this look absolutely perfect versus just getting by to get by, I think we've just got to make a difficult decision there. Let me grab that plank there. Oh, if you get the bottom, you take out the entire thing. That is something I didn't know. Okay, so we're going to take these out. How do we want to do this? Probably the same setup, no? We're gonna have to take the whole wall out here. Get some torches in this thing so we can see what we're doing. I mean, I like the open air concept here. This isn't bad. Looks like a big picture window. We'll just paint this right here. But yeah, we're going to... We have these guys first, right? We have that there. This one on the other side. Get these guys coming across here. Make it look nice and uniform. We're going to have them going back across the top. Make sure those match up. They do. I mean, this is sick. I kind of want to leave it. I mean, does that... Let me see how dumb it looks from the top or the front. No, that's pretty dope. I think we leave it. No, it looked better without it. We're not going to be able to do the exact same thing because we've got the, you know, multiple windows there. So to be honest, I really like these. I like the double that we did with that. I don't think we have... Oh, well, we've got 150 in here. All right, your boy was planning ahead. I love that. Dude, look at this monstrosity as you come around the corner. I definitely feel like we need stone windows on the bottom, especially now that we've got the open thing up top. Do you have... There's no large stone window, though, so we're going to leave it as is, but going forward, I think I would probably do that. So let's set these guys up here, and then we are going to finish this thing out with the little guys. Let's go ahead and fill in all the extra space here, and that, my friends, is... We're going to pretend like that side's not open. You know, we ran out of materials. We're fine. That, my friends, is our little two-tone pirate house. Now we obviously have to, you know, keep grinding here. First and foremost, we're gonna want a bed, so we could put a bed up here. We need more plant fiber. Don't you worry, we've got plenty of that. I'm just gonna take anything we can grab. We've got a bunch of clay, so we're out of stone, we're out of wood basically. Just grab a little bit more stone because I'm sure we're gonna need it. We're probably gonna need some rope, and we're probably gonna need maybe just rope. Let's actually grab some rope too. Actually, we know we're gonna need those nails, so I'm gonna grab some nails. We're gonna grab more nails here. We're gonna grab some rope, and we're gonna try to do a little bit of decorating. So we're gonna put our bed up here against the wall, right against the window. Love that. What else do we have? Maybe for decoration could be kind of interesting. We could have a little bench. Only useful with the bonfire, just kidding. Oh, we've got nicer wall-mounted lights. Hold on. So if I put a bonfire over here, it's too close to another bonfire. Shoot. So ideally what we would do, and again, because of the time situation, I don't know that it's the best idea. Ideally, we would be dismantling everything over there and moving everything over here. I would have all of my, like, working structure. I mean, we probably could. Screw it, dude. I'm gonna do it. You know, we're here. Let's go for it. I'm gonna delete this bonfire. That gets rid of him. Wait, do we not get stuff back from these? We aren't getting stuff back from this. Okay, so I don't think we want to do that because we're not going to be able to remake all this. I was going to do it, I promise, but that would have been a big mistake. Oh, dude, I think our cooking thing had so much food in it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But the fact that we're not going to get like all the clay and all the iron and everything from all of these, there's just no way. So we're going to pretend like we have all of our useful items and crafting stations and stuff downstairs. That's going to be kind of like our workshop, and then upstairs is going to be our bedroom and stuff. But we could, like, if we go in utilities, we could craft like these guys. I'm not going to do too many. We could do like, you know, a line of these under the stairs. These could be storage crates that we could use. We've got our bed up here. Obviously, let's just go ahead and set that as our respawn point. That makes sense. Shoot, dude, we're not gonna, this is crazy. We're not gonna be able to put anything anywhere in here. Any of these buckets, helm chandeliers, fishing barrels, anything, because it's gotta be within the range of the the bonfire, sorry. Man, I was looking forward to doing the interior, but again, we are kind of a little limited on time, so I guess it worked. We still made it, you know what I mean? We could fortify this thing if you wanted. Just kidding, it's only within a useful bonfire. But imagine we had like walls that come all the way across, do a right angle, come all the way down. Oh, she is absolutely beautiful. I certainly wish we could do the interior and really kit her out, but at the same time, with the fact that this alpha is going to be ending soon, we're not really going to be able to appreciate her. I also understand it. So that's a little look at the building here in Crosswind. Dude, this thing's actually pretty big. Like, I'm pretty happy with what we did here. Now, the thing is, one thing that I really want to do, and we're going to look forward to the full series once the game launches, or we're in a beta or something that's not, you know, kind of with an end date. Let me take this out. And what I was thinking, get this set up the same way, and we would have to get, there's no spiral stairs. I feel like we need a spiral staircase, but we can come out here. We can get real weird with it, dude. I'm really looking forward to this. We can come out here and we could set this up. There are 45-degree, oh, it's not even 45-degree planks. Hold on. I mean, they're kind of 45-degree planks, I guess. This is gonna look a little ratchet off the jump here. Okay, I am failing spectacularly at this, but I think you guys can see what I'm going for. This is just in the wrong spot right here. It's a little lopsided, but I want to do like a circular, like, lookout tower or something, like up on top of the thing. I saw a YouTube short of somebody that did it and it looked sick, but you know, this is like the long dong of Pirate Bay or something. I don't even know what this is. All right, so we're gonna take this down. I'm gonna see you guys in our next episode. I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to get into some naval battle and see how that works. I want to do one of these trial circle ruins. I also really want to do the offering, the ancient altar that we need to bring, I think, like 20 or 30 spicy beans to. And you know what? Both of those are right next to each other, so maybe we do that in one episode. But we've got to make enough to be able to get the fast travel bell so that we don't have to, you know, ever sail there by ourselves again. But hope you guys enjoyed. That, my friends, is the building here in Crosswind. I had a lot of fun. Brother, every sunset in this game just makes me lose my mind. They're all so different. Look at the palm trees. I need to go take a look at the sun. Let me see that great big ball of fire. Oh my goodness, dude. Wait, this actually, I've never seen it this beautiful before. The sun's kind of setting on the alpha in a way. Wow. I wonder if they have the green flash in this game. We could potentially try to wait for it for a sec. Dude, this is I don't think we're going to get it because we've got clouds, but this is just unreal. So the green flash is it's kind of like an old wives' tale, like or like it's sailors talk about it. It's when the sun, just as it goes underneath the horizon, sometimes you'll see a green flash. I feel like I've seen it before. I feel like it could be a trick on the eyes. It could be the fact that you've been staring at the sun as it's going down and your eyes are hurting and you kind of get like a green flash. I don't know. But it looks like this is just going to get dark. Oh my gosh, dude, this game. Just unreal. There she goes. You typically need like a really clear night and it's, you know, you just kind of see the you know, the horizon, no clouds or anything. But I'll see you guys in the next episode.